Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Yes. I got a little confused as far as the tune, but it's okay. We executed it still. The show must roll on, basically. Basically, it is before 8 o'clock with 1 minute to spare. All right. Welcome back, my most ethical crew. You're awesome. I was a teensy-weensy bit, I don't know if afraid is the word, because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. The thought occurred to me that I've worn the same thing consecutively, and it's okay. It is a-okay. Yeah, people might get grossed out by that, but it's okay. You don't have to wear it. I am, and I choose to. So it's okay. It's comfortable, and I'm getting the most bang out of my laundry buck. I don't know. It's okay. Not seeing anyone. Well, hello there, stick bug. Wanted to show itself to me. I went outside after toasting my egg and waffle. By the way, these do not need any syrup. They're quite acceptable on its own. They're basically like a McGriddle bun or something. My favorite part of McGriddle. And you don't have to feel shame for having cheese with it. And to finish off this look, I'm having leftover oatmeal. Okay? So I made oatmeal a while ago, put it in the fridge, saved it, no problem there. Then I made my little thing for breakfast or brunch yesterday, and it was just too much. Just too much for one sitting. So I popped it in the fridge. I'm like, I can't say goodbye to you yet without giving you one more try. And I did that. And here we are. You know how to market that? What is it? Overnight oats on blast. That's what you do, you know, so people don't feel weird about it. You know, like the McGriddle, like who is going to think about putting melted cheese on an Eggo waffle thing? No, you ease people into it by your own thought processes. And if I'm gonna have a breakfast there, I would get the McGriddle. But anyway, I'm supposed to share this with you. You know why? Because things don't go as planned. Okay? So sometimes you have to make reroutes and detours and call them the scenic routes, okay? You just market your life away into bliss. That's all. Mind your own castle. Even in transit. That makes me a little sad. Somebody's feeling sad out there. It's okay. It's okay. And this is my leftover tea from last night. So what do we call it? Overnight steeped. That's right. Oh, do you like that? Do you like that? I like it. Oh, you know, what was I gonna say? Oh, angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space, my work, and that of your children's. Okay, so this didn't go like, this stopped. This whole thing stopped after the reading. Shh, it was nothing. It was nothing. And then it just started going off this morning when I woke up. So I'm on high alert right now. I don't know what that means, but my angels are here, and I hope they save me from... I don't know. They're gonna save me, though. It's best to get out of my way. Get out of my own way. But positive affirmations, positively affirming my Friday, or positively affirming my Monday throughout to today. Yeah. So this is the first time it has ever happened like this, and we're not going to just bliss our way out of this one, at least not in the way that we expected to. I don't know how it happened. I went to the gas station, I don't know, some time ago, 2-3 weeks ago. There was this dude with an afro. It wasn't really like a dude. I don't know, like, just a guy, okay? And I don't really remember his face, but he was somewhat nice, chill, and he said something. I don't know how I got around to this, because I don't remember sitting talking to him, like, so what's your life story? I don't remember any of that. I just remember him saying something like, oh yeah, Food for Less is like, maybe I said something about Amazon Fresh, or I don't even know what I said. I don't even know how it got there, but he recommended Food for Less. He was like a freaking brand ambassador. So I was like, oh, I didn't know that, because Food for Less makes me think of like, oh, Smart and Final, you have to buy in bulk, and I don't know. I just never saw one visually within my premises, so I just like kind of wrote it off, like, I don't know, and so I figured I'll bookmark it. You know, he's like, oh yeah, they have, you know, it's really cheap, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out en route sometime. Told me like the nearest location or whatever, and so I got around to it last night. I don't know why. I think I just had a little, like, not as much funds left on my like EBT card, and I figured I haven't tried that. It's time to stock up a little bit, so I might as well try it. Dude, I was in there for like an hour and a half, like starting from vegetables, like rice and whatever, into like vegetables, into like I got sunken into there. I didn't go to their butcher area yet though, because I was like, that's a whole nother trip, dude. Like, it's a whole separate aisle. So let's see what we got here. Anyway, why did I tell you that? I don't know. Angels, remind me, please. I don't know. I don't know why I told you that. Shoot. I'm gonna let it go. Anyway, this whole thing stopped. Okay. But last night, the kids and I decided to make carne asada, like burritos, tacos, or whatever, because, and it was good. It was so good. It was so good. Okay? I did my ley line thing. I did. I made my transits. Yesterday was a good precursor. Oh, but anyway, I finally found jicama. If anybody's trying to find some jicama, Food for Less has it. I haven't broken into it yet, because I've been dreaming of jicama for a long time. I don't know. I just was. Anyway, some other stuff. I don't know why I told you these things. I don't know. Who has the truth serum here? Who's reverse phlebotomist their way into me? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Because there was a purpose in sharing. I cannot remember why. But it's okay. Sometimes life happens that way. We don't question it. We criticize it if it's behind a screen, of course. But, whatever. We're just spending some real time together. Okay. But I must share. Oh, when I woke up, or no, was it last night? Late last night. I was scooting my little, what do you call this? Ottoman? Underneath my bed. And, what did I discover? Oh, dude, what are you doing here? King of Wands. Inverted. Somebody just hung out. Somebody hung out. Hang out, like sitting like right next to me or something. I don't know. I'm waiting for this, the Fiona the Unicorn, the Gift of Sacred Sight to kick in, like, you know? So I put in an accentuated. Okay, you hear that? You hear that chainsaw? Masochistic love going on over there. Yesterday, I was thinking, I really want somebody to, like, cut into the tree right in front, like, you know, in front of my house. Just, I want them to trim it down. Like, it would be really, like, I need to catch them. I need to, like, walk out there and just ask them. I know that they are, you know, they're given orders and they have to follow their little project plan or whatever, but I just need to do a little simple neighborly request. Just throw it out there. So I was going to. The intention was there. And lo and behold, no more than 20 hours after. Look what they're doing. Out of all the days. You know how many months for that to happen? Because I was tired of the overgrowth into my garden. And, yeah. and I walked outside. I was like, oh my gosh. But first, there was like a safety cone right in front of my door. I was like, that's good. I hope they didn't, like, have, you know, trash my garden with the overgrowth like last time. And they didn't, dude. Like, from manifesting less than a day's time turnaround to seconds turnaround. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking butterfly! Well, hello there. Thank you. What the frick? That's the first time a freaking big ass monarch butterfly came. Who's they? Dude. Today's my lucky day. What is going on today? I wanted to ask if my person is going to cometh fortheth. Anyway, this is like, seriously, even milliseconds. Serious. Today is a day to manifest. My besties. So, obviously, the world is hearing our positively affirmed Monday through Friday routine here. Ta-da-ta. And that was my little tap dance with my bare feet that needed my... I can't find my foot braces still. What freaking timeline is this? So instead, let me show you. Is it grody? Maybe it's grody if I show you. My toe spacers. They're like foot dildos. 18 and up. Excuse me. Whew. Somebody got a little hot there. Just kidding. So we're going to use the Witch's Tarot because we got to put this dude back in the deck, because people just can't, like, say, like, oh, well, I'm just going to camp out here. Okay? Who gets that privilege ticket? I don't know. Who allowed for this? They must be really that good. Yes, indeed. Oh, okay. So, why I brought that up, my Food for Less kit, is I found these that were like half the price, with still half the price that I get at Amazon or even Walmart, even though it's still programmatic. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. But they're still good until 2024, even though this is going to last me till next month. Anyway, I was excited because I was like, the only way, I saw this yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, but we'll give you a try. I said the only way that will save that is if I have some walnuts to add to it. Because yesterday I tried it with brown sugar, and I was like, it's okay. It's still good. But the only way to save this wonderful little idea is if I had walnuts. And I was able to get that amongst many things. Dude, cilantro there, 2 fucking bundles for $1. What? Yes. Yes. And all the lemons you can find for ceviche. Thank you. May the Lord giveth, so I can eateth away. All right. That was a good save. It was. I have $11 to spare. 11 and a third dollar left to spare on my EBT card till next month. Fab Cups, what are you trying to show me here? In reverse? Saying goodbye to things in the trail of attachments. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So I donated some things that I like set aside for like months, and I never made the trip. It was starting to collect cobwebs. And I was like, that is not a good sign, sir, ma'am, however you identify yourself. We're not about that life. Incremental change, you know. Yeah. Something, beer, bottles of beer on the wall, 20 bottles of beer, take them down, pass it around. I was called to say it, I don't know why. The moon card, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords in reverse, the Empress, the Chariot in reverse, 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Hold your tongue. Cat got your tongue. Yeah. Cat is on task. And, so I gotta hold my tongue. Because I'm still navigating. But something about red carpet here. Maybe I want my person to do it for me. I don't know. What am I that bougie? I'm like, no, I would, if I'm going to put a bid out there, I would like for you to do it. How? I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I could set up shop. That's okay. It's cool. But it's about all of this, the things that we've seen before. Like, I was like, dude, I did not shuffle correctly or shuffle well. And it was meant to show itself. Dude, it was meant to show itself. All the repeats. What's the only thing that isn't on repeat? No, the moon card. Manifesting, my dearies. 2 weeks or less. Seriously, millisecond, whatever that is in some crazy dimension. But yeah, I'm running with the wolves. See, I ran up that hill. I don't know the lyrics. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bush or Miss Bush. I ran up the hill. That's all that that's what they want to say. With the wolves, which is like ghetto goat energy. For real. I did that. I'm doing it. Oh, look! Crescent moon. We're transiting. It's happening as we speak. Oh my gosh. You know what? The Fiona the unicorn just fell into the lap of my little like apothecary. That's what I wanted to say. Couldn't find the word back in the day on herbalists and like potion artists. It's apothecary people. All right, running up instead of running up that bill, it's running up. I ran up that hill. Oh shoot! What is the song? Running up that hill or the hill? We'll say that hill. Yeah, I did good. And I had to like juggle. I was like, some of the prices are fixed or whatever, and so some of the stuff I can get Amazon Fresh. I have coupons and Prime, whatever, all the time. So, so I had to think. This little baby had to grow up. Anyway, positively affirming that things are happening as they should. I have motioned the spiritual courts from every dimension in my favor, regardless of the odds, with a semi-suitable storybook accent. I have done it, and I've done it over and over again, so I am coming into my knowing of who I truly am. Excellent. All right. That was a long and winding scenic road. Where we have established ley lines from Monday through Friday, especially on that Thursday. Yesterday, boom. Oh yeah. Okay, so what did we make yesterday? Oh yeah, the carnitas. It wasn't just to tell you, oh, that was good. So many things to say. Dude, I already forgot. Shoot. It's okay. Oh, okay. So we also made our own tortillas. Like, we just dabbled a little bit. But my older son decided, like, should we make it? He's holding the bag. He's like, should we make it? I was like, but I had to still put away the groceries, and I still need to cut the vegetables. And if you want to, yeah, you can. Isn't that too, like, is that going to be too much? And he's usually really good about timetables and all of that. And he was like, yeah, it says the directions right behind it. And I was like, yeah, but that's like everything else, you know. But I didn't say that, but it was like, okay, yeah, if you want it, like, yeah, sure, we can do it. And so I helped him a little bit with it, and it was fucking, it was good. It was good. I'm never going back. Never. It's good. Seriously, it was great. Oh, but while we were cooking, the alarm downstairs started going off, and it was like, we didn't even see, none of us saw any smoke come through. So it was like at night or whatever, and we cleared it out kind of like easily, but like I had this like Amazon empty box that has been sitting around for like, I don't know. It was my makeshift box for my next carry out of donation items or whatever. So it's been sitting around for like months, obviously, because I told you my freaking life story. In just a crevice, a little bit. And then, and so here I am with this, like, huge flappy box. I was like, a box, like, hip-hop concert or whatever. Trying to, like, blow out the smoke up. Whatever, like, invisible to the naked eye smoke, whatever, started going off. And that was cleared, okay? And so the kids were minding their own business, doing their own thing, you know? And, I saw this, like, little spider, like a different kind of spider, crawl, like, from the, like, our banister, you know, the banister to the stairway. Banister is, like, such an old term, like, I feel like so old, like I'm walking with a cane. You know, kids, back in my day, we had to hold on to the banister, you know, if we reach a certain age. Dude, that's what it feels like when I say banister. Like, do people know what that means? So I saw a little spider crawl forth, and I had to smash it, because that was responsible for the heinous, petty crimes that were committed. Yes. And so, they said that was an asterisk right there. Yeah, and then so, like, that evening, I found, like, two other, like, one was on my ceiling, I smashed it, and I was told to do something else with it, because it was still moving. I was like, what kind of life form is this? It was a tiny one. But I got it, and after smashing it, I was like, maybe there was just too much cushion in the smash. So anyway, I was burning some incense, and I was told to burn it on there. It was like, it was a different kind of lesson that I had to teach it. But it was also that I had to not just stomp it out, but clear it out, like cleanse it. I was supposed to do a good deed. It was meant to clear it from, because it was like a baby witch or some kind of like new practitioner. And so I had to do that. I don't understand why. I don't freaking understand it. But I did that. And I 100% knew it was under my protection that this is the only way to kind of do this. I don't know what special backstory is behind this, but it fell off of my incense stick into the arms of my wand that I had made out of, like, organic material. And it, like, kind of cradled it, like, rockabye baby, you know, it was like that. So, but I was told to, like, funeral pyre it with the incense stick. It was cleansing so they could go on and not be, like, fluffed by any other bad influence. So, that was good, and I'm being told this. And then I was like, it's like, dude, I wasn't even looking for anything on any of these things, but, like, I am 100% connected. Like, the underworld, really, they really like me. They're like, I don't know why, they just showed me. There's some kind of connection. I don't understand it, but I'm here for it, okay? And it's not just the underworld, it's the angels of love and light. You know, it's a collective force. But, like, even, like, just like an aphid size spider too. I found it, like, across the way. I just saw something moving, and I smooshed it. And I knew that was more like a baby occultist kind of thing. Like, they got raised in it, and now they're being used for bullshit energy. Because it was crawling on my, on my Powerpuff cookie jar thing. It's right there or something. Anyway, I was like, no. But, you know, that's like tiger moms, what do you call them? Like honey boo boo moms, you know, raising their children, just like mating in order to get some power, like exploit their children type of energy. And so I smashed it just with my thumbprint, like, you know, and it wasn't cruelty. It was just something that I was just told to do. It was like the cleanest, easiest route to handling that situation. Anyway, the things. Oh. I'm about to beatbox with some oatmeal. I remember the rest of my dream. Some of it. One detail. Oh, and amidst the way, I ran into a TikToker, I think, reminding us of, like, these are the things that you should do. Some black dude was doing this. The things you should not do when you encounter. The things you should not do when, sorry, it was my 8:30 alarm. I forgot that I put in early alarms just because the changes in my scheduling with work. Sometimes I have early shifts, and so I have to make sure, like, I'm freaking alert, you know? Just in case I have those drunken nights with oatmeal and coffee. You know, something like that. Yeah, so things you should not do when you encounter somebody that you know in your dreams. And so I'm checklisting these things because I'm like, my older son was just in my dreams. And there's something, like, different about it. Like, there was silence in it. And that's what I was like, that's kind of fishy, but that's my son, you know. And yeah, somebody was trying to get into my dreams and close to me, trying to... And I told you there's a freaking portal, right? They're trying to get in. No. I don't know what's going to happen to those people who were penetrating my dream state. But justice will surely be had. Definitely. And I told you I already activated it. I looked at the video where I was saying that it was activated. Dude, I looked at my face. I was dead serious. That was definitely a message. I wasn't just speaking out of, like, oh, I would like this to happen. Activated. So something's going to happen to them. Because we didn't, like, actually transit yet. We were on the initial part of it, like, stepping into the circle, to the area. And things were starting to, like, close up, you know? Like, but I didn't get to see the full-on close of it. Yeah, we just couldn't take anything more. There was no time to, like, jump from here to there to grab anything more. Somebody's trying to mess with my sacral chakra. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I saw my father-in-law's wallet. Like, right when we were about to exit the car, in the glove compartment, in the middle glove console thing, somebody pulled out, like, a wallet, and it was my father-in-law who had passed away. I remember seeing his ID in there. So it was, my father-in-law had something to do with it. Like, this transit is, like, also guarded by my father-in-law. Whoa. I was confused because I was like, I didn't recognize the card to be his. And there was something strange about it. I didn't understand. But it was just like done as like kind of an afterthought. Like, I don't know, it was in somebody else's hands. The driver was, reaching in like who is this or something like that. I think people are getting packed and ready or whatever, but I didn't see anybody in the car that was symbolic to my father-in-law, but there's an identifier there, like an open book. I think, my younger son wasn't there, because, I don't know, I think my father-in-law is assisting and watching over those that are least looked after, that there's, major offenses too, and being and I think that's why I was positioned as my older son and me. And so there was something, even though there might have been somebody trying to penetrate my dreams, position themselves as my older son, there was still a fraction of the reality of my older son being there. But somebody was like kind of like backpacking on my son, like there was some kind of energetic force. So let's go back to positive affirmations if you want to blend that in together, Spirit. If you have anything to say about that, or my father-in-law, if you want to say anything, because my father-in-law, he has never, ever, 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 ever said anything discouraging to me. And he's like the Huell Hausner type, but more mom and pop, kind of like old-fashioned, like vet, and just like, and I always worried about like wearing like aviator glasses, because I don't have like the facial features that are standard, traditional for such a thing, but I always loved them even before they were popular, to new school, and so I decided I was just gonna get them. I was starting to like wiggle my toes in my shoes, wiggle my big toe, and so I wore them, and I was always worried that he had traditional tastes, right? So I was just worried like what he might say or something like that, or what he might think, and it was positive. It was positive. And he didn't say anything about it, but I could tell that it, when you look at somebody and you're like, oh, that actually works on you. Oh, so he wasn't the type to like divulge that kind of thing. Like, oh, I like your shoes. They match your skirt or whatever. No. But for all the time that I've known all the hours, like seriously, he has never, ever, ever said anything discouraging to me. Never. Oh, okay, so, what do you want to say? If you want to say anything. Positive affirmations, Monday through Friday. Oh, Magician, fell on my right foot. And the Hermit card in reverse. Yeah, undercover, I've helped with the shadow work. But definitely this is coming into the awareness, like bringing light of truth into the atmosphere. That I have a helping hand in that. Like 2 major arcana, like one backing the other. Bringing in the light from down below for reals. And then bringing it at the top. As below, so above on this case. Yeah, it's icy. Oh my gosh, like a fool's journey. Frick. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, both of them are magicians. What the heck? I didn't even ever notice that. Oh, that's so cool. That's so wonderful. Holy smokes. I am gifted with such a great support crew. And there's Archangel Michael here with lots of green and red strewn about. And I forget the golden ray Archangel. I want to say Uriel. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, my nose is leaking. Well, give me a second, okay? Positively affirming with tears. Okay. Alright. We have to do our positive affirmations. Thank you. Talk about beatboxing. I smashed that spider that did the alarm with a box. I beat it with a box. You know what I'm hearing? I don't know why. Because looking out the window, I was just reminded of that butterfly, and YouTube came into my head. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it slip away. Oh, frick. Thanks, Bono. Okay, these fell over. The Ten of Wands inverted and the Hangman inverted. You're saying no sweat, Dudette. Because, you know, even though these could be inverted, this could also mean the reversal's extroverted, which means like an absolute awareness and enlightenment of letting go of the burdens. The reason why, not just the reason, the purpose, but also the know-how and the implementation being on full blast. The tables have turned, honey. So it's like, you know, you want to slot this in my inbox? Okay, here you go. Processing time, no waiting. You know, no, not even any expedited fees. You know what? If I did that, that would be a hidden cost of just like repositioning the wording of, hey, a tip is involved. You know, you gotta at least, you know, pay me for like what I'm good at. Okay, so that's what is happening. So not only am I a quick learner, but I'm also a quick draw. And that's what I be doing. Nine of Cups on my recipient side on my lap. In reverse, what does that mean? Discovery mode. What makes me happy? We're trying to determine that. the outliers, the causations of, you know, it's a new dynamic, new frame of mind. So when we are minding our own castle, what comes of it? All right. When we are minding our own castles, what comes of it, my most ethical crew? What is the positive affirmation for that? I mean, that's positively affirming in itself. Going into discovery mode rather than just like spinning gears. Most definitely. A lot of people are there's a good crowd that are into R&D. Research and development. It's like the hidden, like it's the cool crowd of the audit arena, you know. Continuous improvement, research and development. It's just remarketed. Sorry, I called you out, cool people, but you know, you gotta like back your kin. 5 of Wands. Okay. So what positively affirms, supports the 9 of Cups in reverse, is that we have so many like interests for playing Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, we're toying around, sparring. It's not. We're just throwing out ideas, but it's like gunfire. It's like, you know, Dragon Ball. So it's good game. Good game. Yeah. Sweating it out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got the Emperor and the Knight of Wands inverted on my right lap. Oh my gosh. Spirit is going to introduce me to a wonderful wait, no, hold up. Somebody's going to come to Spirit. Wait, frick. There's messages here. Lots of messages. Oh, messages coming through. That's about to be dropped into Spirit's inbox. Okay. Yeah. Just watching over. A divine pairing right here. Just playing in the water. Just splish splash. That's what's happening. Somebody's about to deliver a message. Because it's like, oh, I already got my boo right there. We're kind of busy now. So, like, and I was looking at it, I was like, it's a knight, not a king. Not, we don't screw around with people who are not, you know, ready to do anything more than just act, you know. Yeah. So, but this is a message coming through just to me. Or am I giving the message? Am I the messenger? Hey, this is positive affirmations Monday through Friday. Not inquiries. Positively inquiring. Oh, the shadow side in reversal. Okay. So some battles and some wars have been won. We winneth them over. For sure, the shadow side. The shadow work is done. Together, too. Do you see that? Talk about running up that hill. Kate Bush, that's, like the theme song to, Stranger Things. And the, underworld is like them also escaping this type of darkness, too. The clutches. I don't usually use that word. Interesting. That's crazy. So, oh my gosh, there's like a readiness here. Hey, yeah. Because these kids are growing up past like the playing stage, you know, like the Splish Splash stage. They've gone through some stuff together. And, like, good and bad. Huh, that's interesting. There's more that happens in the 5D than you realize. Sometimes your memory is protected, especially if you're open, so that things are kept private. I think that's the case for me because there are some that have tried to erase my memory, and so my team caught on fast. And now whatever is there that's good is preserved as such. Restricted area. Oh my goodness. You want me to pick it up like this? Oh my gosh. Okay, so what? Felt my foot. Queen of Cups, my left. Yeah, definitely about like intuition. It's like closed. It's like clamshell. The dream state is closed off from others. So it wanted me. Oh my gosh, yeah. It wanted me to pick it up like that. So we got the Star card, Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Eight of Wands as a separate kind of thing to this trio. So there's a crane here. So this is about building my star force, potential. There's something like on reserve for me. I don't know why. There's something about like reserve seating for me. Like I have such strong roots in like several layers, strong roots. Oh, about my dream, I realized I'm a big protector from those dreams that I've got. Whoa. I was put in that room to protect those large beings. And I remember them as respecting me, so not to be afraid. I remember that. But yeah, I was still afraid of what I might do if I don't know why. Like, I thought I might get lost or, like, you know, like flailing, like, in a whirlpool or something with these majestic creatures. Anyway, like, there's a huge, strong connection point. Like, I am their protectors. I am their protector. One of them, those that helped facilitate, are also considered protectors. Like, because they helped make it happen too. Yeah. That's wonderful. Anyway, I have reserve seating because of what I've invested, like, beyond what the naked eye can see. Definitely. Absolutely. So I have the others that are also willing to make that happen from the ground up, you know, page moving on up, you know. So that's communication to me. See, oh my gosh, frick, are you kidding? Like, I am like tempering out the water, you know, like dialysis, cleaning, purifying the water. Holy freaking moly. And these are people also of the land, you see, right here. We have the Queen of Pentacles in behind, but like how it all draws in together. the arrows are pointing to the body of water. Yeah. And to start it off on the recipient side. Yeah. So, hardcore gatekeeper is what they're saying. That's funny. That's insane. Yeah, but that's definitely it. So, I have to be hardcore about that. Okay, so this is in its separate area right there. Okay, I'll put in my hardcore portion over there of a thing that I made. Last call, Spirit, before I get into Bananagrams. It was 8:55. Oh my gosh, it's been nearly an hour. 2 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. Oh, dude. This is like past life energy. This is somebody that I grew up with. I don't understand how that's... I don't know anybody in my like 3D mind, that version of who I grew up with that I would end up uniting with. So there's got to be something more to this, like other dimensions. Like I told you, time is an illusion, and things happen in the 5D that we're not fully aware of. There's also past life energy. Like there's someone, an ancestor, someone like kin energy, like strong kin energy from back, you know, like Uncle Hiro, kind of like that energy. Okay, giving it up to like the kids, even if he's from Fire Nation and I'm from like air, or you know, multiple, you know, versions of that. But that's crazy. But yeah, that's Uncle Hiro right there. And so there's somebody that I'm super duper connected with. I kid you not, like I've had several telepathic instances where the cards will just vomit out its accuracy based on somebody's energy that is trying to get very close to me, that has like is also gifted. But this is a different kind of energy. Like it's more truthful, it's more direct, it's like, here it is. It is what it is, and that's how I feel about it. It's more confident, but not like I'm trying to win you over, you know? Which I've seen like different flavors of like vomits, basically. And so I'm able to regurgitate to you what kind of energy this person is. But things are coming into fruition. Like drop, 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 drop. Jackpot. Made it happen. You see? Cling. Grew up together. There's something there. It's a bond that's united. Oh my gosh, this is freaking... oh my... It's cuffing season. Holy smokes. Like, I wanted to say, like, they're, you know, this is marriage or whatever, but I don't even know. Like, this is even protected by angels. You see those orbs on the cups? Freaking angels. You're crazy. Crazy good. They love a story like this. Seriously, they love making it happen. It's so good. But definitely, like, with a tassel, are you kidding me? This is formal. This is a union. Oh my gosh, it's a trail of angels, like, lined up. Remember that, like, ribcage with the Tromsite tarot? You know, how the sun was coming through? Oh my gosh, that's what that is. That's what it is. That's what's happening. But yeah, it's cuffing season. Oh my gosh, there's readiness here. What? Whoa. Well, thank you very much. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords in reverse, getting out of being stuck, or getting out of like, it's moving out of a phase. Top of the deck, Page of Wands in reverse. That's kind of like tying up loose ends first. What's beneath this one? Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, getting out of that, like slowly removing the swords, the block, removing the block, the Two of Swords out, and it's just like, like instead of like hitting the ground running, it's like you know, in those race courses, like greyhounds, or even race horses, like they lift up the thing, or they open up the gates, and then like the little piggies or whatever, they just jet out. They not jet out, they bolt. That's what's happening. Removing the Two of Swords is like, Three of Cups right behind it. Oh, we already have our pit crew, who is also like our cheer crew, like, dude, right behind us. Oh man, this is so good. Okay, middle of the deck, Three of Swords. Could you even master number 33? Why'd you gotta do that? That's okay. We know what to do with it. You want to put that in our inbox? Okay. What comes right after that? Oh, Ace of Wands. We can creatively fix this. We can resolve this like bibbity, bobbity, boo. That's what's happening. So, that wand, our magic, is supremely important when tying up loose ends. Just make it happen. Make it work. We're going to do this, okay? That's what the energy is. I like it. That's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay. Now it's time for U and W. Woo. We are part of the woo. I'm here. Woo. Tang. Woo. Tang. Woo. Tang. Anyway. RIIGEIBOVW. Somebody had a vowel? Somebody has a vowel? O-E. Yeah, somebody does have a vowel for sure. Oh my gosh, do you see that? What was behind that card? I don't remember seeing. Ooh, it's the Siren in reverse. Flippity flop. Somebody got bitch slapped by some Siren love right there. It comes off as, it looks like Siren love, but it's not. It's better than that. Anyway, E, H. Did I say E? I don't know. B, T, Z, S, Q. Why am I hearing WR, QRT, radio? I don't even know what that is. Is that real or fake? I don't know. I see Theo, BTS, behind the scenes. Beehive. Maybe something about the B-52s. Rue. I think that's an herb that we should be using. Rue. Look, I'm famous. I'm famous. Darling. I'm famous. My tag there. I'm famous. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I'm famous. Just kidding. You can tell anybody. Just kidding. Be careful. Names here. Beth. I see Tebow. Tebow? I don't know. I think that's a football person. What do you call them? Football people. Football players. Oh my gosh. Quest. Vo. Oh my. I don't know. There's got to be other names here. Steve, yeah. I don't know, but Quest is good. We already established Quest as being good. I have a feeling that somebody likes connecting the dots in the readings. I mean, this is what it's meant to do too, as well. Finding the relationship between the diction, the chosen diction, what's finalized. But there's also some Easter eggs too that don't make its way to actually the visualization of it, but it's still part of the. It's still very valid. Wow. I didn't realize I had 2 W's here. I have West, so also working with the water element. Wove. So there's something about like weaving that we did. Something that we wove. That like the universe is saying like wow to. Yeah, definitely. Something that I manifested. There are several manifestations that just came together. You're like, wow, that's a piece of art for sure. They're saying that I have grit. Yeah, like sandpaper. I'm being drawn to that again. Like, not just finely wove, like, the harshness, but, like, also, like, coming into fine-tuning to, like, really buffing things out. That's real grit, like, seeing things through and through. Some people are saying our quest is the ShiZ. But I only have one Z. She. Something about AI. Remember She? That movie? I never actually saw it. I think that was Walking Phoenix in it. I don't know. AI is my friend, so we're good friends. We'll support each other. Qi, like Q-I, so Qigong. I used to say Qigong because that's what my American mind reads into, but the pronunciation for Qi is Qi. So Qigong. Energy. Center energy work on the quest. Ley lines, remember? We have Gib, G-I-B-B. I also ran into a movie clip, Big, with Tom Hanks. I forgot. I really liked that movie. It's one of the classics. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. Even if you're a foreigner, like you... I don't even want to say foreigner. If you have never seen it, just watch it. It's good. You'll totally understand it. So, Gib is... What is it? Andy Gibb. Staying alive. What is it? What? The Bee Gees. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh, you know what they're saying? How deep is your love? How sweet. Remember about the oceans? Well, my ancients are like, dude, I looked up, Pangea, life forms, and the big, sea creatures that I told you about. What the that's crazy, for real. Around before humans were even documented. I don't know what my part is in this story, but I know that some things that go undocumented are meant to, flow that way. There's something about what I do and my abilities that are definitely... There's something about, in the sleep. So I'm highly protected, especially when I sleep. Regardless of what how people assert themselves, I am very, very much protected. Okay, that's it for now. It's a dual force. As much as I am protecting, I am very, very well protected. There's just reason and cause for that. Yeah. Big mama bear energy, because I have, instead of oso, it's ozo. Like the ShiZ of mama bear energy. I also have Grizz, G-R-I-Z. Something I'm supposed to divine off of their music. Oh, and then I recently ran into downtown LA, DTLA. Their lists, dude, I keep seeing Roscoe, and I see a bunch of others. I'm it's just an hour or so away. I still want to go. It's it's only $20 plus some admission fee, whatever. I don't know. Oh my god, I want to go so bad. I want to go so bad. Can I go, Spirit? I mean, I'm trying to I don't want to go because it's my time with the kids, this weekend. And I would feel like a bad mom. But it's that's so stupid within its box mentality. Because I'm allowed some time, and just because some people had to be a stupid head and make the time condensed in a certain manner, it shouldn't make me feel bad about how I conduct myself. It's I'm not I'm not going for the whole weekend. I'm not, you know, like it's so I just like I kind of want to go, but I know there'll be other times I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. Strength in reverse. So something about strength training. Nine of Wands, hold your ground. Okay, so maybe this is a distraction. Like, there'll be other times to go. There's some things that I need to take care of. Maybe it's just like that, like, under $5 plant that I'm trying to revisit, you know. That's trying to tempt me before getting, like, some actual things done. Okay, so there's that. So just hold your ground. This is strength training. You're already a winner, Tina. Thank you. All right. I'll stay right here. I'll stay right here. Okay. So we got some good stuff right over here. I'm just trying to rearrange it so I can put some things away. All right. Give me a second. Let me show you what is up. Okay. While I plug in my phone. What a crazy positive affirmations day we got here. Oh dear. Wow. And then the other stuff. Yeah, everything's pretty much strewn about. Oh, how do I do this? Oh goodness. It's excuse me. Extending the cord. There we go. All right, thank you for your support. All donations provided of light and love are received and employed accordingly.